So here's how I am printing TPU 85A with my Prusa 3D printer. At the top, I'm feeding the filament directly to the extruder. You can notice how the Bowden tube that usually would be connected to that part on the top is disconnected. It's just hanging there, and that's fine. The filament goes directly into the extruder, and it's connected to the back of the machine, to my dry box in the back of the machine. This is a cereal box with desiccant inside, and the reason for this is that you want to have very low humidity. Here I have 13% humidity inside that box, and so the filament remains dry after drying in my filament dryer. You want to print TPU very dry, and this is apparently good enough, 13% humidity. And the reason for this setup is that if you go through the Bowden tube, in fact, you won't be able probably to push the filament through the tube. It's too soft for that. Another thing I had to do is to give those set screws on top of the extruder a little bit more give. With PLA and PETG, it's okay to have more tension on those screws. They are actually pushing a wheel against the filament inside the extruder. With TPU 85A, I had some jams by using the same setting as for PLA and PETG. So those screws were actually loosened a little bit, like a turn or two, and they press a little less on the filament, and that doing so prevents any jam actually, and the machine has been printing for many hours without any issue and for multiple different parts with that setup. Here I'm printing some very large typewriter feet for a desktop facet typewriter, and I printed a bunch of them already without any problems. One thing that you might notice is that I'm using a textured sheet, and that's also important because if you use a smooth PEI sheet, you won't be able to take out the TPU from the sheet. The TPU actually grips very, very hard to the sheet. The textured sheet works really well. Once you're done, you just put a little bit of IPA, isopropyl alcohol, on the plate, and you pull slowly on the part, and it will come out very cleanly without any problems. So use a textured sheet. All right, that's it. I hope this is helpful.